Hi, everybody. Welcome inside another edition, a Thanksgiving week edition of Knicks in 6. I am very grateful to be alongside my friend and colleague, Bill Pidto, to talk all things Knicks in a week that we're grateful, Bill. So we've got Phoenix-Suns coming up later in the week after we've had plenty of turkey. Are you thinking about that matchup yet?
I am. In fact, I had a helping of Suns Knicks on my Thanksgiving plate.
Fabulous.
Great to be with you. Thankful for all of this and thankful to be a part of this great team. And I tell you, 6 things to look forward to. A lot of exciting stuff when the defending Western Conference champs come into town. And Rebecca, I love watching Obi Toppin. I can't wait to see what he's going to do against the Suns. He's been electric. He was electric against the Lakers with Julius Randle in foul trouble. And Toppin has gone into double figures in 3 of his last 4 games. Perhaps the most consistent he's been over that type of stretch in his career. So I can't wait to see what Obi's going to do the day after Thanksgiving against the Suns.
Absolutely. And, I talked to Obi a few days ago, and one of the things that he said to me that I found really interesting is that he feels like the feeling out process is over for him, that he went through his rookie year, where now he feels like he's in a position where he comes into the game, he knows how to impact it immediately versus trying to feel the flow of the game first. And I think we're seeing that in his play, which I love. Alongside him, who else has been great coming along over the last week or so is Evan Fournier. He was 8 for 14 against the Lakers. That was big. They don't win the game without him. And he's had a couple good games now. And if he can build some consistency, Bill, that is going to go such a long way for that starting unit.
Totally. He's been great, specifically against the Lakers, starting to bond pretty well with Julius Randle. Another thing I'm looking forward to watching, Rebecca, when the Knicks take on the Suns is Emmanuel Quickley. He's got the new look. He was key against the Lakers.
I love it.
Awesome new look. Same old clutch game, regardless of the new look. Had a great 4th quarter against the Lakers. He had a great 4th quarter recently against the Rockets. Slumped a little bit early in the season, but really has found his game, and he's just clutch. And with no Derrick Rose against the Lakers, it was a good thing Quickley hit all of those threes in the 4th quarter. Can't wait to watch him, especially if he ends up playing up against Chris Paul on Friday night.
Absolutely. I was going to say the same thing because we don't know the status for Derrick Rose on Friday. My educated guess is that he probably will play. However, if he doesn't, I think Immanuel Quickley is more ready than ever to take on some of the best point guards in this league, just because he is clutch. Like you said, he's got that clutch gene, but now he's got the experience to kind of back that up. And when we're speaking about Chris Paul and the Suns, I'm just really excited to see how the Knicks stack up against the Western Conference. So far this season, they haven't played a ton of Western Conference teams. And so this is a team, like you said, that went to the NBA Finals. And this is a team that has a lot of talent. They're 2nd in the West right now, and the West is stacked. So they're very good. And let's bring it on. Let's bring on the tough competition. We've seen so far this year that the Knicks have done a very good job competing against the high-level teams and beating some of the high-level teams in this league. So let's see what happens.
Rebecca, I'm looking forward to less stress. I want to watch this team get a lead and hold on to the lead, and that's what I'm looking forward to, not only against the Suns, but as the season goes deeper. I have never in all my life, and I don't know about you, seen a team get out front so dominantly early and then have to hold on for dear life. I'm looking forward for my post-Thanksgiving digestion for this to be a stressless game against Phoenix. The Knicks, I tell you, when they're good, they've been phenomenal. The goal is consistency, full game, as Tom Thibodeau talks about. I'm looking forward to seeing if they can accomplish that against Phoenix.
Bill, I'm really looking forward to see what is going on with the injury situation at the center position, because we have yet to have a game this year to have all the centers healthy. And when you look at the Lakers game down the stretch, I know you get nervous, but rightfully so, when you've got a situation where Noel is still battling with that knee. He's not at 100%. You don't have Mitchell Robinson and you don't have Taj Gibson. But again, I believe by Friday, there is enough time for at least one of those other guys to recover. And when you're going up against a team like Phoenix, who likes to push the ball, they like to break down the paint, you really need some rim protection. So I'm very curious to see how that center spot goes for Friday.
Totally agree, because remember, the Suns have DeAndre Ayton, and he is a bona fide 5. Typical, big, like kind of a throwback center that you're going to have to play a center against. A lot of times, as we all know, that these teams go small. They have a 5 that plays outside that can hit the 3, but Ayton is more of an old school center, and the Knicks got to have a full complement, at least 2 of the 3 centers, hopefully, to help defend him against the Suns.
Absolutely. And then when you're also dealing with Devin Booker, you've really got to have a center in that position for multiple reasons, just for the rim protection, in addition to someone who's can bang around inside. And we know that between the 3 centers that the Knicks have, none of those guys are afraid of DeAndre Ayton. And kids, for you at home, just so you know, Taj Gibson says that the key to his success at 36 years old is no sugar. So I'm going to leave you with that on Thanksgiving week so that we can all feel guilty about all the pumpkin pie that we're going to eat that Taj Gibson is not eating in preparation for Friday. But have a wonderful Thanksgiving week. Bill, lovely to work with you again. This has been a great edition of Knicks and Six, and we will see you soon.